Okay, so today we're looking at my Digipack and the construction of my Digipack. Okay, so as you can see, this is currently the front of my Digipack, and I'm going to just hide everything and just show that we started with the image. I've got a few smart filters on there. I've got lighting effects and sharpen edges. The lighting effect I've got is a spotlight, which is orientated around the center of the image, which kind of beams light on all four characters, kind of darkening out the rest of the image as it's not important as such. The sharpen edges just kind of stops the picture from being so blurry. I then added a sepia tone, which I feel was kind of the house style for this Digipack and the magazine advert. I added the killers. The colour as well stays in sepia tone. I picked a light brown colour for that. And the font is also Sam's Town, which was downloaded from an external source, and it pretty much gives you exactly the killers. And then Live at Littleborn in a different font. I learned that these two were presented in different font in my research through going through many other Digipacks. The next one is all hidden anyway, is the inside cover, or the little booklet that comes with it. For this one we started off with the barn, and the barn picture wasn't taken exactly in the centre, so I had to move it over so it would be when we covered it up. And then firstly we put Ryan in, then we put the sepia over Ryan and the barn, because if you had, when we had Ryan in there and the barn as a normal kind of colour, it didn't look right, so I changed the barn to sepia and it kind of dulled in a bit. I then put the pattern over Ryan. This pattern was something I got off Google Images. It was originally black, and I filled in the rest of it with a black colour and then inverted it so that the lines were white. This was quite difficult to do. I then took out the background colour so I could put it over something, and then when I put it over Ryan, I used the eraser tool, which is over here, to go over Ryan and take it away so it looks like he's kind of standing or coming from the pattern. And it also blurs out the background, which is the barn, not too great. Then we've got Joe, who we also put the image in, sepia pattern. We've done exactly the same thing with Joe. I think I sharpened Joe's image up a little bit. I then put the text in for Ryan and Joe, and it's quite a kind of italic font, very kind of fancy, and I thought it kind of suited the sepia tone. The second side of the booklet was created exactly the same way, pretty much just a different order. We got the barn, we added sepia. We got George, added sepia. We got Alex, add sepia. We got Alex Lewis, George Surrey, and then the patterns, and we got using the eraser tool. The disc idea is once again the pattern, and this is one idea I didn't necessarily think when I made this for this Digipack. I used the brown colour because it fits in with the sepia house style, and then I put the white pattern on the top. This was something I saw in my research, kind of blank CDs, that kind of the less is more type, no kind of writing on it or anything, and I really thought they stood out, so this is something I wanted to aim towards. And then we've got the back as well. We'll go down this as well. Start at the bottom. We've got the image, which I edited a little bit. I've done some image adjustments, which will be good from what you can see. Brightness and contrast, hue and saturation, and a bit of channel mixer. I then added the hue saturation, which makes it sepia, and I really like how this one turned out in sepia. Added the text when you were young in the same font as it was on the front, and then in the corner you get the little discrimination text. That one says do websites or whatever. Then we have the barcode in the bottom right and the vertigo symbol in the bottom right. I then have more text put over this side saying the song's produced by me and Sandia. And then down each side would be the side of the CD. And so I took that into consideration when making the size and seeing how wide it would be, and I put the Killers Live a Littleborn down this side, as it would be the inside of the CD. So that's the construction of my Digipack.